Previously on Gears.
Maybe she should write a book one day. Maybe you should write a book, Dottie, called 50 Shades of Dottie.
I am writing a book, but it's not going to be called anything as stupid as that 50 Shades rubbish.
Here we go. Here's the question. This is a tough one. Here's the thing. I'm a cool guy and I love my girlfriend. I reckon I'll be asking her to marry me. Problem is, her parents hate me. They think I'm scum. And her sister treats me like shite. I've never done anything but good by my lady, and we have a good thing going. She says I must just ignore them. I've tried to be as nice as possible, but it still gets to me. I think it's probably because I'm not very religious. I want them to approve of this, especially if we're going to tie the knot. What do I do?
Freak out. My first reaction to that is always like when someone says that, so-and-so doesn't like them, the family doesn't like them, or the girlfriend or the sister or something. I'm just like, well, luckily you're not going out with them, so you don't have to worry about it. But, the thing is that, parental approval and friend approval, as important as it is and feels for some people, I'm not sure in the bigger picture it should actually stop you from doing anything you want to do. So, if it's standing in the way of asking her to marry you or something like that, that's just rubbish. It's got nothing to do with that. What I think you should do is stop being so nice. There's no reason to be nice to people or shit to you or try to whatever. So stop being so nice and maybe have a conversation with them. Sit them down. Whoever's taking the lead in the I don't like the boyfriend attack, sit down with them on a one-on-one, face-to-face, no email, no phone calling, no texting, without your girlfriend, and just have a conversation about what you feel is happening. So you're not going to attack them. You're not going to say, they do treat you badly, or what you're going to do is you're just going to say, I feel like we have a communication problem. I feel like maybe we're not seeing eye to eye about something. I want to clear that up because I see myself being with your daughter or your sister for a very long time, and I would like to make sure that we have a good standing with each other. I think if you do that, there are two things that are going to happen. You're going to come out like the dude with the most elegance and the most grace. Okay, so you're standing up, you're being an adult, and you're opening up the dialogue, and that immediately puts you in a good light. And immediately, whatever their agendas are, it's immediately going to show yourself, your girlfriend, and your future relationship that you're committed to being present with her, and for the right reasons. So, if they react that badly, then you're going to have to decide for yourself how you're going to manage that. And that means that if you don't want to be around them, that you don't go to functions with your girlfriend with them. Have we done this question? This is sounding very familiar.
No, we haven't done this one.
Damn it. And maybe I just talked to somebody about it recently. And then so that you decide how much engagement you have with these people. But and if it is if it is about religion, maybe they've got issues about the fact that, they think that their grandchildren or their daughter or whatever won't be able to go to functions anymore. Like, we don't know. We don't know until you sit down and find out what the problem is. And if it is religion, and you can find yourself compromising a bit, like if it'll make them happy to go to church once a month or whatever, you and your girlfriend, I don't know. Find out where your line is, like what you're happy to do to make the peace a little bit more peaceful. But don't sell yourself out. Don't be nice when you don't have to be nice. But don't be an asshole either. Take the high road. Be graceful. Be elegant about it. And also speak to your girlfriend, because she's going to have to take the lead on her side with setting out some rules about what they say to you and how they treat you when she's around. Because I think she also needs to show that her choices need some respect and that you're a choice. And they need to respect her. So by disrespecting you, they're kind of disrespecting her. So she kind of needs to buck up quite a bit and put her foot down.
Yeah, no, it is, especially if you're going to be together all the time, family can make life a little bit difficult.
Right.
But if you go in there with this kind of negativity already, whoa, it's going to be even more difficult.
Yeah, it's shitty. And also, I think some families kind of overstep their boundary about what they think
Exactly.
their opinion is. They've got nothing to do with your relationship. They obviously have influence because they helped your girlfriend become who she is, and they're important in her life. But your relationship isn't dependent on their approval. And if she's being, if her feelings are changing because of their approval or lack of approval, then there's something else you need to be talking about with your girlfriend, and it's got very little to do with the parents.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of maturity between everyone to sit there and say, "Hey, this is where it is," and I agree. I think he's got to also stand up for who he is as well.
Right, and she does too. I just find it so weird, like when parents and siblings and brothers and sisters just act like assholes when they don't like someone, unless there is something specifically that you are doing that is just so terrible. Then they should also have the balls to sit down and go, we don't like when you do X, Y, and Z. But they're not. They're being children about it. So be an adult, sit down, have a conversation, and take it from there.
Also, I mean, he says, yeah, it looks like we will get married, etc. But we don't really know how old they are.
No, we don't. Well, listen. Age as well. It doesn't really matter. Look, I don't think people in their early 20s or teens should be getting married, but no one has got jurisdiction over that except you and your partner, unless you're younger than 21, in which case they do have a lot of say over that.
Yes.
Assuming you're older than 21, you can do whatever the hell you want to with your life. And if they don't approve, they don't approve, and you'll go and make your own mistakes or not. It's your life. It's not theirs.
Yeah, I agree. There we go. Man up a little bit, both of you.
What was that other thing you sent me?
No, we can't read that.
Why? You could just change the wording around.
Okay, yeah, because this one was sent to me to send. This one was sent to me to send to you.
Oh yeah.
I read it. Do you want to read it, Daisy?
No, thanks. Not at all.
It says, "Dear Dorothy, help! My F buddy fobbed me off 3 times out of 4. Shall I find a new one, or shall I give him another chance? If it makes any difference, he has the most amazing thingy and is the person I most like giving a blowjob to."
That's brilliant.
I swear, read it. There it is. It was sent to me.
Because it's like, he's the person I'm most giving a blowjob to, but have you only given him a blowjob once then? So out of the 4 times, he's dissed you 3 times.
Yeah.
When your shag buddy is dissing you, I mean, I don't know what the math is there. I think that's like 80% of the time.
Oh, that's more than
Your
that.
shag buddy is more than that. If your shag buddy's
No, it's less than
dissing
that.
you,
It's only 75% of the time.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
3 out of 4, okay? Then it's a no. It's a no after like the second time.
Oh,
It's
okay. Drop him.
just dropping. I don't care how nice his penis is or how great it is to give a blowjob to. There are other things. Oh, speaking of, did you see that grapefruit thing?
No. What, the taste?
No, it's on my site. It's a video.
Oh,
of
the
a woman-
NSFW.
Angel. Hey?
The NSFW.
No. It's one I posted yesterday.
Okay.
She shows you how to use a grapefruit while you give a blowjob. So you cut the blowjob on both sides. You
Oh,
cut a hole in it, and then you put it over
okay.
your boyfriend's penis.
Yes.
And then while you're using the grapefruit,
Yeah.
you then also.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to play that.
Oh,
No, we're
my
not.
goodness.
Send us the pictures. Okay. Awesome. There we go. Well, it started off tame. Dottie,
Anyway, guys.
you're such a delight. Have a beautiful day.
Bye.
Bye.
gearsonballs.co.za. Gears on Balls with Sasha Martinenko and Daisy Fensham.
Weekdays 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.